Have you ever just woke up of a morning and feel like that there's more to your life than what you have? That's because, do you feel like that you could have more out of life than what has been given to you? Do you feel like that you're just not in the gift that God gave you? Have you felt like that you're just standing on a cliff of life, watching people soar by, that's having everything out of life? That's because they're in their gift. They're in the gift that God gave them. And you know, a lot of times, you see people, you could give them the same recipe, you could give them the same cookware, put them in the same kitchen side by side, watching each other, and one can fry chicken better than the other.
Amen.
It's because they're in their gift. They're doing what God has given them. I looked it up. Some of the smallest things that you would not really think of, cutting grass. I see there's a guy that's got a grass cutting company. It's worth $4 million. There's another guy that had a detail shop that makes $800,000 a year. Just the smallest things, but they're in their gift. Right. And they've got to jump. That's the thing. You've got to jump. You're standing on that cliff of life. You have got to make that jump. It's not going to be easy right off when you first jump. And it's hard to say. You're going to get tore up. You're going to get ripped. You're going to get snagged and tore and clothes ripped off. But get back up. Because God's Word says in Proverbs 18:16, a man's gift maketh room for him, and bringeth him before men. And He does not tell us that if it doesn't happen. He created every soul with a gift. He wouldn't have sent you here without the gift to get you through this world, to get you through this life, to run this race. So what we need to do today is find out what gift God gave us. Because in John 10:10, I came to give life and give it more abundantly. Let's get the abundance out of the life that God gave us and out of the gift that He gave us to get through here with. Because even saying this, I'm sure there's going to be people go out, be riding home and say, I've got bills. Whether you jump or stand on that cliff, you're still going to have bills. They're still going to be there. Well, if I quit my job, then what about my credit? You're living check to check anyway. So what are you going to buy with that credit? Jump before this life is over for you. Make that one jump and find out the abundance that God has for your life. And the things that He has for you to get you through this life. Because it's there. And education is good, but like I said, it'll only get you so far. Education is great, but without that gift, you're only going so far. So find out what that gift God's got for you today. Get your abundance out of life. Be happy. Be happy while we're here. Because we know we're going to be when we leave here. Amen. All right. If everyone will stand and give, if you got a prayer request spoken or unspoken this morning, if you'll get that, we'll get those into the Lord this morning, and we'll turn it over to the pastor. Do we have any real quickly? All right. If everyone will bow their heads, we'll have a word of prayer.